According to the Department of Energy, the first successful electric car in the U.S. was unveiled in 1890, invented by William Morrison. At the time, Henry Ford's Model T was much cheaper to produce and run due to the inexpensive gas prices in the 1930s. With rising oil prices from the 1960s to today, the electric car has become the superior option. Switching to electric cars will not only make it cheaper to run and maintain your cars, but also help reduce harmful air pollution from exhaust emissions. Today, I am here to present to you the importance of switching to electric cars by showing you how much cheaper electric vehicles are to run and maintain. Next, I will discuss how not all electric cars are the same, but they are all held to a standard of safety. Lastly, I will explain how electric vehicles can significantly improve the environment and human health. I have always had an interest in engineering and renewable energy and decided to investigate the power of electric cars further. After thorough research of various electric car companies such as Tesla, Nissan, BMW, and Chevrolet, and experience driving an electric car myself, I have learned truly how superior electric cars are compared to their gas-guzzling counterparts. I would like to start off discussing some important information that was shared online by Energy Sage. A significant part of people's paycheck each year often goes towards the cost of maintaining and running their gasoline-powered vehicles. The average American household can usually expect to spend about 1.5% of their annual income, or about $117 a year, on car repairs for 2 cars. For many families, this high cost can be a burden to maintain each year, especially when the cost of maintaining an electric car is 1/3 the cost of a gasoline-powered car. Not only are gasoline-powered cars more expensive to maintain, the average cost to operate a gasoline-powered vehicle per year is $117,000 compared to $485 for an electric car. The main influencing factors of these numbers is the cost of gas and electricity for your place of residence. Also, according to Energy Sage, a great reason to own an electric vehicle is the federal and state incentives available that are obviously not attainable for gasoline-powered vehicles. Federal and state rebates for electric vehicles can often offset the initial higher cost of purchasing an electric vehicle. The combination of these available rebates and continuously falling costs of electric cars over the past couple of years has made electric cars a smart, economic, and energy-efficient decision for most American households. While most of the gasoline-powered vehicles for the average American household has started to become a cost burden to the cost of gasoline, unexpected repairs or yearly maintenance, after doing comprehensive research, I have found a logical solution. The solution is to find an electric car that works for your budget and your family. Not all electric cars are the same. This is great news for the public because this means there are options to choose from. There are currently plug-in hybrids which have a gas/diesel engine and electric motor, as well as a battery electric that just uses electricity. There are also hydrogen fuel cell vehicles that turn hydrogen gas into electricity. According to UC Davis Institution of Transportation Studies, most electric vehicles today are capable of driving about 100 miles before needing to be recharged. Plug-in hybrids can drive for 10 to 50 miles using only electricity before switching to 300-mile gasoline tank. With the average American driving 16 miles to work each way per day, either of these options are practical. The good news for families is that according to Arcadia, a clean energy company, electric vehicles are also safe to drive. Electric cars still undergo the same vigorous safety testing that their gasoline-powered counterparts endure. It is important for the people to understand that even if the electricity supply to the car is cut in an accident, the airbags still deploy. And don't worry, Arcadia has also confirmed that are speed racers on the highway can still reach up to 100 to 130 miles per hour on the highway if they want to make electric cars an all-around functional unit for your family. Now that we have discovered the cost deficits a gasoline-powered car can cost a family, the satisfaction an electric car can bring when you find out that fits your needs now, let us examine how switching to an electric car can improve the future of our environment and health. According to Ergon Energy Network, an Australian energy company, and Arcadia electric cars have the power to improve the environment and human health. If we do not work to make changes, we will have gray skies and poor lungs for the rest of our lives. The first benefit of electric cars is that they decrease the production of harmful pollution from exhaust emissions. An electric vehicle has zero exhaust emissions. The second benefit is that electric vehicles can serve as renewable energy source. When you recharge your electric vehicle rather than filling the tank with gas, you can reduce the greenhouse gas emissions further. The third benefit is that with a decrease in exhaust emissions and an increase in renewable energy, we can help reduce medical costs associated with lung and health problems from harmful gas emissions in the air and drinking water. Unfortunately, gasoline emissions strongly contribute to climate change and smog because the average vehicles produce 6 to 9 tons of greenhouse gases each year. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, the fourth benefit is that some electric cars, such as Ford Focus Electric and Nissan Leaf, are now being made with eco-friendly material. This includes recycled and green materials such as water bottles, plastic bags, old car parts, and home appliances. Now let us summarize what we have learned about the benefits of electric vehicles. In summary, it has now been made clear that electric vehicles have the power to improve both air and water quality, as well as reduce the buildup of other waste products like water bottles in our landfills. Imagine waking up every morning driving to work, looking at a gray smog-filled sky where your lungs, heart hurt a little each time you breathe in the polluted air. This is what your grandkids and maybe even your kids will have to experience if we do not plan to switch today. It is certainly not too late to think about how you can make smarter decisions for yourself and your future and your family. I encourage you to do your own research on the best electric cars for your family. Check out Tesla, Ford, Nissan, and many other options on the market. Start budgeting now to purchase the attainable space-age car your family and your future family will love.